What up, though? We are live. Carson, have you won any money yet? Have you won any money yet, Carson? Yes or no? Let me see. Here to make millions and subscribe. Waiting on Matt to tap in.
What's Matt doing? Tennis? He's doing tennis this week or what?
Supposedly college basketball. I don't think he's doing any tennis. Yeah, I don't think he's doing any tennis. Plus, I'm trying to pull up these the matches from today. Which is not really a lot. It's not really a lot. We're gonna go through some boxing first. Well, no, it is a lot. It is. I mean, it's a couple of them.
There's two cards. Yeah, two cards to choose from.
Yeah. What up? What up, though, Johnny? What up, Ari? Just do T word. What's good? Yeah, I'm looking at this Angel Fierro card. There's a couple people sent me bets on that.
Yeah,
This Trayvon Marshall, Justin Loach is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. I forgot Jared Hurd fought today.
Yeah, Jared Hurd trying to get right.
Is he still with K. Karoma?
No, he switched trainers.
Oh, good. Okay, I might bet on him for the KO then. Thank you, Android. Thank you. Because K. Karoma had him doing some crazy stuff.
We turned into a smooth boxer, counterpuncher boxer.
Yeah, and that's not his style. He had the best style when he was with what's the man's name? His trainers out of the DMV area. After he lost the Jared Hurd fight, I guess he was just like, fuck it. I'm switching trainers. All right. This dude, he always want to be on the show, but he always run late.
Who's the NVO?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that. I mean,
hurry your ass up. Always want to be on the show, but want to make a grand entrance. Man, just bring your ass on this goddamn show when it starts. God damn it.
I want everybody to know I showed up 5 minutes early. I was in the studio just waiting in the back.
Yeah, see?
I was stretching.
That's why I like dealing with white people. They be on time.
Oh man.
I gotta start telling. I should have told him it was 1:30. He'd come in around 2. Exactly. Okay. Well, fuck. Since he bullshitting around, let me put up some what we gonna do? Oh shit. Well, I guess what we can do is do I want participation from everybody in the chat. We're gonna pick these together. We're gonna start off with this Angel Fierro card. Angel Fierro versus Eduardo Estrada. Everybody familiar with that card? Because I got a couple of people who have sent me best to put in for them with that card, which that card is on a Mexican TV station, right?
No, I thought the Zone. Not the Zone?
That's on the Zone?
Yeah, it's the Zone, I think.
Who's putting that card on? Golden Boy?
Metro. Am
Metro?
I wrong on that? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong on this.
No, you could be right. I saw a poster for it. Okay. So yeah, you only pick T word. Let me see. Let me expand this. All right, so y'all see the odds on that one. We have Angel Fierro. Are you familiar with him, Ezra?
No idea who this is.
You not?
No, not a clue.
Okay, let's look him up on BoxRec because I'm not familiar with him either.
I'm guessing this was Matt's segment.
Yes, because to be honest with y'all know me. I don't watch a lot of undercard stuff. like deep undercard stuff. So it's a lot of guys. I'm not. I'm usually about co-main event, maybe the fight before the co-main. Depends on
Yeah, I feel like I watch enough boxing that if I don't know you, it's your fault, not my fault. So
exactly. Well, he's 20 and 0, 20 and 1 with 16 knockouts.
when was his last loss? When was his last loss?
Let me see. Here we go, boxing scene with all these ads. His last loss was a majority draw to Alex Martin.
Okay, okay.
2020. 111 2020. What card was that on? I seem like I remember that. At the Alamo Dome? I don't know. But yeah, that was his last loss. He has names on his resume wins. He's such as Burgos, Juan Carlos Burgos, which is the name we know. Alberto Machado, which is the name we know. Machado, what did he say? Phone has been weird and vids check back when I get home. Okay. Got beat. He beat Lara too. Let me go down this.
Was he the last guy to beat Machado?
I'm about to see. Um. Yep. But Machado had lost 2 fights before then to Andrew Cancio.
Okay.
What happened to him?
He got knocked out a few times, so I think he just probably called it.
Okay. He does have a fight coming up. He was hot for a minute.
He was until he found out he was chinny.
Yeah, got to do it every single time. Okay, so how y'all feeling on this? How do y'all feel is the best bet to take on this? Money line, 3-way money line, method of victory.
What's his opponent's record? Wait, real quick.
His opponent's record is, let me see, probably horrible to tell the truth. His opponent's record is 14 and 1. Eduardo Estella, 14 and 1. He's from Uruguay. Excuse me. He's from Uruguay. He has 9 knockouts, 1 loss by KO, which was back in by Mauricio Lara. Okay, there you go. Back in 2019, he lost to Lara by KO in 2019. He has wins on his record, such as I don't see, but it look like most of his fights have been in Uruguay. So I'm just gonna go
Fierro
off
here.
a hunch and say Fierro by KO.
I just what's the odds? Or what's the money line on this?
Okay, let me see the money line. The money line 3-way is Fierro minus 420. The money line is minus 550. Method of victory: Fierro by points of decision plus 115. Fierro by KO, TKOs plus 160.
That's weird. Okay, let's.
That's
I
very
guess if
weird.
we we don't know, but I would say let's take the KO then. Fierro, right? At
Yeah,
plus 160.
I think I bet that one straight. I
Just the
think
money line?
no, I would bet the. No, I wouldn't put that in a parlay.
Yeah. Straight. Yes.
Yeah, since we don't seem to know too much about this guy. Yeah, I would bet that straight. Uh, Let me see. Fierro by decision. That's what you're gonna pick, Marshy. Let's see what the over/under rounds are. Uh, does it have an over/under on here? Sometimes, not box red, but FanDuel doesn't have the over/unders. Uh, yeah, see, they don't have the over/unders. It's just how will fight go the distance. Let's see if DraftKings has the over/under. To go the distance is minus 115.
The distance and the knockout are like the same odds, which is crazy.
Yeah, which is yeah. So you know what?
Might as well take that. No, I don't know honestly. I probably go KO honestly.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do the fight itself. Okay, so here we go. We got it on DraftKings. Over under on DraftKings is, where do you find this shit? Okay, total rounds is over 8.5 is minus 140 is minus 145. Under 8.5 is plus 110.
They really don't know how this is gonna go. So
Thank you
we
for
can,
that, Nueve Nika. Yeah. T Word picked Fierro 3-way money line. Not sure about Estrella Fierro pick. I pick him to chin him. Estrella not beat anybody. Yeah, he hasn't beat anybody.
yeah, that's what I'm going with. So this goes. I just go stop it straight up.
Stop it
Uh,
straight up.
yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just put that one to the side for myself, or put a little something on it in a little safer parlay. Okay, so we're gonna go with the next fight, which is a fight that's kind of interesting, which is this Deloach versus Justin Deloach versus Trayvon Marshall. Now Trayvon Marshall is the heavy favorite on this one. The heavy favorite, minus 600 money line, minus 463 weight money line.
Yeah, because I think what the people are getting with like what's swaying people is this Deloach is familiar. People are familiar with Deloach, so they want
Yeah.
to feel like that's gonna be a closer fight than it is. But I think Trayvon is the to me clear favorite, and that's where I would put my money on. I think the opinion is whether it's stoppage or decision, and I think it'll go decision on this fight.
Okay. Well, Deloach has been KO'd. Deloach has been KO'd 3 times in his last one. Man, this box wreck and their ads has been KO'd 3 times in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
6 fights. Hold up. Retired, I guess. I guess you could count that. He's been stopped 3 times in his last one, two. Hold on. No, I'm way off. I'm way off. He has been no. I'm way off. He retired. He's lost 3 of his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. He hasn't been KO'd. He's been KO'd his last fight though, in round 9 of 10
By who?
against
By who? Who was that by?
Stanionis in 2020.
Okay, that's Stanionis. Yeah, that's Stanionis.
Yeah, so you're looking at a long layoff. You're looking at a long layoff, uh, along with coming off a KO loss. Kid Dynamite. Deloach hasn't been the same since Rosario lost. Okay, Marshall win. The Marshall fight is 8 rounds. You say late stoppage. What's up, PGH? Late stoppage. Hold up. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Um, let's see. So Trayvon Marshall, Justin Deloach. Method of victory KO for Trayvon Marshall is plus 300. That sounds kind of nice. I don't know. I guess him and a Fierro KO, you could put. I don't know what y'all do units, so I can't tell you what your units are. But like you put $2 on it, that's $18. Or let's say you put $5 on it, that's $47. That might be a nice little bet.
That's the last little bit right there.
What What do y'all think about that? Uh, Trayvon Marshall by KO and Fierro by KO. That's a plus 940. Put a little $5 on it. Not too much. Hmm? Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna put my flag down and say Fierro by KO, Trayvon Marshall by KO.
Both by straight up, or are you
No,
parlaying
no,
them?
I'm sorry. I got Trayvon by. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. I messed that up. Trayvon Marshall by points to decision is plus 300. Trayvon Marshall by KO TKO is minus 150. But you're still at plus 333 uh, odds.
You going straight up with both those, or are you gonna parlay that
No,
together?
I will parlay those two.
Okay.
So Fierro and Marshall KO. Yeah, 2-leg parlay. I mean, just lay a little something on it. Marshall, the form guy, has guy has? When has Delos last fought in 2020? He got knocked out by Stanionis in 2020. There you go. Lost to Gallimore Rosario, so we know he ain't on that level.
How much knockouts did Marshall have? Is he on like a stoppage streak? What is he on right now?
Marshall 7-0 with 6 knockouts. He's won his last one, two, three, four, five. He's won his last 5 by knockout. But once again, how old is Marshall? Once again,
20,
this is only his
22?
8th fight. And Deloach is a crafty little veteran, but if he's who we think he is, he should be able to get him out of there, in my opinion.
And it's only an 8-rounder?
It is a 10-rounder. No, it is an 8-rounder. It's an 8-rounder. I'm sorry. It's an 8-rounder.
Okay, I like 8-rounders. I like the decision. I'm starting to like that decision.
Decision? Yeah, that does. Yeah. I didn't even notice that it was an 8-rounder. Decision, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a good one. Let's go Fierro by KO, Marshall by decision.
I like it.
Tay was just tweeting that he might lose today. Big layoff. Marshall already fought this year. Yep. No, T word. We gonna go. Trayvon Marshall by decision and Fierro by KO. Which $10 would net us $94 total. No, so really $84 profit. 80 something dollars profit. Yeah, I saw Tay tweet that too. I don't know that. I don't know. Deloach is coming off a long layoff. KO layoff.
Tay has. He says that Deloach might win.
Yeah, I think he said that.
I tell you, that's just familiarity. It's just because we know him. That's all that is.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with that one. For those keeping track. Just throw a little something on it, not too much. Next fight is Terrell Gushaw and Brandon Lynch.
I like Gushaw big in this fight. I like him real big in this fight.
What you mean when you say big in the fight? KO?
That's the thing is Gushaw's shown more power lately. What are the odds for the KO? What are the odds for decision? Or what are the odds money line actually? Because he should be a big favorite, I imagine.
Money line is minus 600.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Odds for Gushaw by points or decision plus 140, by KO plus 105. I might throw this one in with the.
What if we just throw that in the parlay straight up money line? What does that do for the odds?
Okay, let's see. Let's see what this does for our odds. I got to get it all back up. It should get us around plus 1,000 or something.
It's plus what?
It should get us around plus 1,000 or something.
Oh, really? For straight up with adding
plus. Yeah, with Gushaw by decision, Trayvon Marshall by points or decision, Fierro by KO, TKO will get us at plus 1113. So $10 will win you $111.33.
That's not bad. What if it's just money line?
Yeah, that's what I did with money. Oh, that's 3-way money line. With money line Gaucher, it's gonna fall under 1,000.
Okay. Yeah, because I like Gaucher. I think that's like almost a sure thing. Gaucher money line in that fight.
Okay. Nah. Yeah, that would be pretty safe. Yeah, Gushaw did drop Zoo. Yeah. I was surprised Zoo came back and won that fight. I thought he was out of there. Gushaw has always been known to have power.
Yeah, he's a lot more lately. Showing a lot more power lately.
Yep. I
Hurt
wish.
Lubin. Well,
Huh?
he hurt Lubin as well.
Yep. Yeah, he sure did towards the end of that fight.
Hmm.
Okay, we have the return of Jared Swift Hurd, the former 154-pound unified champion. You have him at minus 550 money line. Excuse me. Minus 393 way money line. Heard by points or decision plus 110. Heard by KO plus 180.
I say you just take Duche and Hurd the win, so you get two for sure right there. But it makes your parlay bigger, right? It makes it more valuable because we got two for sure in there. I think
Yeah.
Hurd's gonna win that one. Duche is gonna win that one, so I would take that. I don't know how they do it. That's questionable, but I know they win.
They got will fight go the distance plus 144, which is strange. Yeah, I agree, Android. The reason we say by decision with Marshall is because it's only 8 rounds. T word. That's the only thing that's got us kind of like he only has 7 fights. Does he know how to get a guy out of there? A veteran
Veteran, yeah.
like Deloach. I mean, Deloach is so much of a veteran. I think he can survive 8 rounds.
Hell, he might decide early he's not trying to win. Once he decides he's not trying to win, that survival mode, he can make the rounds.
Yep. I'm definitely taking her by KO. I don't know about anybody else, but I just don't see this guy. I mean, Hurd is coming back. Let's look up his opponent.
We just don't know what Hurd is. We don't even know what his fighting style is going to be. Like, we really don't know what his fighting style is going to be.
Man, as long as he ain't doing that K Karoma shit. You said he got a different trainer now.
Yeah, he does have a different trainer.
Yeah, as long as he ain't doing that K Karoma shit, he should be good. Now his opponent is 13-1, 9 KOs. He's won his last. He's won one of his. He lost a unanimous decision. Never been knocked out in 13 fights.
Okay, see that KO. I'm telling you, just take that win. Take that for sure money.
Let me see. Has he fought any punchers though? Yeah. See, he fought a guy 15-6. He lost to a guy 15-6 with 3 KOs. Yeah. So this guy ain't that good. I think we're gonna go with the KO.
All right.
That Jared Hurd KO just ain't too much. Andrew Council is his new trainer. I seen him up close. Trayvon should smoke him badly. If Hurd chases a KO, he could caught. I know he wants to gain respect back. That's true, Kid Dynamite. I've seen him up close. Trayvon should smoke him badly. I agree. But again, Deloach is a veteran in the game. And it's only 8 rounds. If they were going 10, I would probably be more comfortable picking.
Yeah, 10 would be the stoppage. I would go for stoppage.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, so Masha has Marshall going the distance, Fiero KO, Hurd KO, Gashar wins 20 pounds, wins 188 on. Okay, so Masha has Marshall going the distance, Fiero KO, Hurd KO, and Gashar wins. Gashar by money line. That's not too bad. Is that what I have up here? Yeah, that's what I got up here. So we all pretty much in agreement. Hurd by KO. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm gonna ride with you on that one. Did we lose Lefty? Is it just me on the show right now? This is what happens. See, this is what happens when you put your faith in Matt. This is what happens. The show could go haywire when you put your faith in Matt. And Matt was giving me so much earlier about not being, Yeah, sorry. I'll carry the load for having. See, the show goes south when you put your faith in Matt. I tell you that right now. I told everyone he's washed. It's not what he once was, and this is a prime example of
it. Elijah Lorenzo Garcia versus Amilcar Vidal.
That's an interesting fight. That
Yes,
guy's.
it
I
is.
think that guy's young. He's only like 20 years old. I want to say like 20 to 21 years old. And
Mm-hmm.
Vidal's, been on a little run here. That I don't know about that fight. That's a tough. I'd probably stay away from that one.
I am too. I'm staying away from that one also because I'm not too sure about it. Maybe this damn FanDuel don't have the over under. Anyway, Garcia is the favorite minus 134. Vidal is the underdog plus 106. This is basically an even fight.
Yeah, and Vidal, older, experienced, grown.
Yeah.
He could break a young guy like that, but then maybe this young guy's some like crazy prospect with ability because he said he wants to be champion like a year. So I'm like, I don't know, just stay away from that. They could go either way on that
Chris M has it Vidal early stoppage.
one. Ooh.
Hmm. What makes you say that, Chris? Let me see. What makes you say that, Chris? Let's see what he has to say. Because I'm not really too familiar with this other guy either. Is he promoted by Samson? Because if he is, I might have to go with Vidal by KO myself.
I think Vidal is promoted by Samson. He at least he feels like a Samson promoted fighter.
Yeah. So yeah, I might have to go with Vidal early KO myself. But no, personally, I'm gonna stay away from it. But I mean, it's a lot of value in this card. If you're feeling confident one way or the other, you got uh method of victory. Lorenzo Garcia, 220 on points of decision, 280 on KO. Vidal, 210 on points of decision, 480 on KO. So there's a lot of value in this card if you're feeling one way or the other. Polished fighter on the inside could catch dude between his shots. Okay. So there's a lot of value on either side, depending on if you're confident feeling either way. There's a lot of value in this card. Personally, I might put $1 on the draw. just just let it ride. um, let me see this other. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just let that one ride. Okay, let's go with the main event for tonight: Brandon Figueroa versus Mark Mexayo.
This one's gonna be my most controversial pick. Which way are you leaning on this?
I'm leaning Mexayo.
Okay, so am I. So my theory on this is Mexile has a heavy right hand. Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Figueroa comes straight forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's a home run hitter, and you're throwing fastball straight down the middle every pitch. I'm just gonna bet over 12 rounds he's gonna land that right hand and end the night. Brandon Figueroa's moving up. He's no longer has the size advantage that he once has. No longer gonna have the durability he once has, and he's fighting a guy that looks like he's a 135 pounder. I'm gonna take Max Sile and stoppage here, and the odds are insane for it. So even
Yeah.
if you feel like, oh, it's a good
Yeah,
fight,
for a
but
guy with that much power, yeah, the odds are very insane.
yeah, the odds are insane. So it's like if you're gonna gamble, might as well gamble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can take something that could really pay off. You know what I mean? This isn't a penny stocks here, so I would say I would take Maxile. And if he's gonna win, it's gonna be by stoppage. So what are the odds for a stoppage on that?
Plus 480.
Yeah, what's him
Mexayo,
straight? What's him just straight up?
straight up money line is Mexayo plus 194.
Oh, okay. So yeah, take the stoppage on that because that's how he would win.
Money line three way is plus 220.
Yeah, so I'll take the stoppage on that from Exile. That's the way I'm feeling. Can't see walking through 5 shots from Figueroa walking through 5 shots. If he does, then damn, hell of a durability from him.
Yeah. I agree, John. He does take too many shots, but Mags is one dimensional, but that one dimension was sending you into another dimension.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Well said.
He doesn't need to have many to land a shot. Exactly, John. Exactly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with I know I'm gonna roll with Mags by stoppage, by KO TKO. Now, if you're on DraftKings, they actually have this fight on DraftKings. The over under is 10.5. Over 10.5 is minus 185. Under 10.5 is plus 140. So that's pretty. That's I think they're looking for a knockout also. On DraftKings, uh, Maxio by KO is plus 475. So you get a little bit better odds than the plus 450 on I mean no, a little bit lesser odds than the plus 480 on DraftKings. Um, yeah. You also have, which what I like about DraftKings is you can bet uh, fight to end by stoppage, doesn't matter who. So if one or the other guy gets stops, it doesn't matter. Uh, let me find that. Let me find that fight. I'm sorry. Let me find that. I don't see it. Okay, here we go. Alternative. Uh, fight to go to distance minus 135. Uh, I can't find this shit on here. Okay, I can't find this shit. Anyway, but all the odds are leaning towards uh fight not going the distance, in my opinion. Let me see. Okay. Maxio did have a rough weight cut. That's true, Android. Figs likes to stay in the pocket, and that'll hurt him late, but I got it by decision. That's true. Figueroa by late stoppage or decision. Maxio get hit. He does get hit a lot, but does Figs have enough power? You know,
Yeah,
KXYJ in the show.
if Figs is gonna get the stoppage, I think it's gonna be to the body. I think he has to break Max out of the body, and he could do that. Like I'm saying, picking Figueroa is not insane on this, but it's just the odds for Max out are just too good to pass up. I think.
Yep, yep. Chris, DM me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, DM me on Twitter. And next week when we doing the show, just to remind me, I'm not sure if you follow me on Twitter or not. At Lazy Lefty, as you see it right there. We'll be interested. Yeah, just DM me all that next week when we do the show. Cause I'll forget. I'll be honest with you, I'll forget by next week. Only way it's going to is if they tie up and cause Figs to inside game. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just see Maxio catching him. I just see Maxio catching him because of Figueroa's style, not anything. No, he's moving up and also his style. So, all right. So let's go back, run down the picks. We got y'all could parlay these or any kind of way you want to do them. That's up to you. Well, we got Gashaw three-way money line. Trayvon Marshall by points decision. Fierro by KO. Jared Hurd by KO. Maxio by KO. And we laying off the personally, I'm gonna lay off. I don't know. I just gotta look at that Vidal fight again. But as of now, I don't have any prediction on it. But if you're feeling confident either way, it's a lot of money be waited. It's a lot of money be made on that fight.
What are we at for the parlay? If you parlay all that, what are we at?
Oh, if I parlay all of that and you bet
Yeah.
$10, you would win $1,960
This is big money here. We're talking here. We're big money. We're talking.
on the $10 bet. You got to get a Twitter, Chris. Matter of fact, if you got Twitter, you could actually ask Jake the questions yourself. You got to get a Twitter because I can't think of any other way that you can remind me before then. But I'll see if I can remember. I'll come back and check the show. You said Figueroa ain't getting KO, bro. Hey, stranger things have happened. Why they wouldn't even be strange, really? Like you got a guy coming up from 122 to 126. You got a guy coming up from 122 to 126 against a big puncher at 126. A guy who likes to fight, who has that swarming style, which is perfect for Figueroa. I mean, which is perfect for Maxio. You know, it's not outside the realm of possibility. You know, it's not outside the realm of possibility, in my opinion. Okay, now we are going to Ezra's area of expertise, which is UFC, MMA. Are you an MMA expert or just a UFC expert?
I'm a UFC expert. I would say. I wouldn't even say expert, but I would say I know more about the UFC than I do MMA.
Okay. They have two. They have two fights on here. The Valentino Shevchenko and Alexis Grasso. Are you familiar with those two?
Yes, so I'm gonna go Valentino on that fight. I'm just gonna. So this one, the odds aren't great, right? I think it's really wide for Valentina. So I think I'll just go Valentina on this. It'll add it to my parlay.
You gonna go Valentino on what? Just by what? How? Money line, knockout?
Money line that, but they're gonna add this to my overall parlay because they have more fights on there or just that. They should have the whole card on there, right?
No, they just have that one in the main event on FanDuel.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then she's gonna win that fight. She's definitely slowed down, but I think she'll win this fight. I'm gonna take. What do they have? Do they have decision on that?
Excuse me. Yeah, method of decision. She's plus 190.
Take the decision on that one. I'll take decision on that one.
Now explain this to me. How is she minus 770 on the money line, but plus 190 on decision and plus 210 on the KO?
Because they're not sure how she's gonna get it done. The girl's real durable.
How do you get a KO in UFC?
What do you mean?
How do you get a KO? What's the difference between a KO and this? Okay, so submission is if they tap out.
Yes, they tap out.
And KO is so a KO would be what?
Like they can't continue from punches or strikes.
But there's no 10 count. How can you get a KO when there's no 10 count? You can only get a TKO.
Well, the ref just stopped it. The ref just, I guess it's all TKO. But yeah, the ref
just KO is a 10 count. A TKO is a ref stoppage.
Is that how it works in boxing? I don't think that works how it works in boxing. Like I think if you one-handed clear someone.
In boxing, a KO is a 10 count. A TKO is when a ref steps in and stops the fight.
So when Donaire knocked out Montiel, that wasn't a KO, that was a TKO on the official thing?
Let me see. I think if the ref, let me see. When he knocked out Montiel?
Yeah, Montiel, because I remember he hit him and Montiel was like squirming on the floor. They stopped it.
I don't see that fight on here. You said Nonito Donaire? Okay.
Yeah, Donaire.
It was a TKO. TKO.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. All right.
Yep. The referee needs to count to 10 for a KO. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess, I don't know how the hell they have KOs in the UFC.
That's just a little nitpicking on my part. So they have Shevchenko by plus 190 points of decision, plus 210 KO, TKO, plus 260 submission.
I'll take a decision for Valentina Shevchenko.
Valentina decision. We got any UFC experts in the chat? Grasso is tough. She's the better boxer. Valid by decision or sub. Okay. Oh, you could plug your channel T-word. Ain't no problem. KO is when they're clearly out. Yep. MMA KO is unable to defend light solid. TKO is defenseless with conscious. Okay. All right. Now on to let me see if what DraftKings has for the MMA card.
Yeah, because I had the whole card. I thought the whole card would be on there.
Well, what do you use?
Well, that's the thing. I can't bet. I'm in California.
Oh. You suck. Let me see. DraftKings has DraftKings has a whole. Let me put this one on here. Is that the whole card?
Yeah, that's the card.
Jesus Christ, they got a lot. Man, I'm not going through that whole card, bro. Pick the fights you want.
No.
Pick the fights you want. What fights did you have that you want to put on there?
Do they have Turner on there? Jalen
Turner? Yeah, they should. Let me see. Where is it at? Jalen Turner. Yes, Jalen Turner versus. I'm not even going to attempt to say this name. Matuesz.
Yeah, that guy. Yes, that guy. I'm going to take that guy money line. So I like Jalen Turner. He's a star. He should be the next big thing. but he's the only thing is he doesn't defend. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. He's gonna allow a takedown to happen. Once that takedown happens, this guy's gonna ride it out for a decision in 3 rounds. I'll take that guy
Mhm.
money line.
Okay. Okay. Um, and who else did you have?
We could go to the main event right now. I'll go,
No, you
and
can
this
do
is
some more because I'm gonna go on DraftKings since it's more what do you call it options on here for MMA. I'm gonna just do MMA on DraftKings. Who else did you have? Can you hear me, Ezra?
Bo
You hear me?
Nickel money line. This is gonna be for my overall parlay.
Okay. You said Bo Nichols. You said Bo Nichols.
Yeah, Bo Nichols.
He's facing Jamie Pickett. So Bo Nickel money line.
Yes.
Okay, that's at minus 18, 1800. Okay, who else do we have? Did you have any other?
No, I'll go to the main event now.
Okay, so the main event, John Jones versus Cyril Gain. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, that's how you say his name.
So hold on. Somebody asked you, what do you think of Brunson Perusi?
Brunson who?
Brunson. Brunson.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay away from that one. I'm gonna stay away from that one. Those fights like that 250-50 for me. And a lot of time MMA it's like a rock paper scissors sport where like one style beats another style. So I'm gonna stay away from that one. I'm not too comfortable about it.
Okay. All right. John Jones versus Cyril Gain. Jones is a minus 175 favorite. Gain is plus 150.
I'm
Method of
going.
victory. Jones by KO, TKO, DQ is plus 400. By submission, plus 450. By decision, plus 165.
I'm going serial gone in this one. I'm going serial gone in this one. I think John Jones has. There's a few rules I have when someone's over. They uh they switch camps late to switch like a style up. They
Yeah.
take long breaks. They change their body. All of a sudden, they add a bunch of muscle, or they decrease a lot of muscle at an older age. And he's going up in weight. He doesn't have the power advantage. He doesn't have the striking advantage. It reminds me a lot, kind of Canelo Bivol a little bit. I think he has to come
Oh,
forward
okay.
in this fight. He has to come
But
forward in this fight, and he's got to walk into Cyril Gane's power. And I think Cyril Gane definitely has a power advantage in this fight. Cyril Gane's a better striker. And the one thing that everybody's gonna say is John Jones could take him down. He hasn't done it in years. If he hasn't done hasn't been consistently taking people down in years, I don't think he's gonna start doing it this fight, especially against a bigger opponent. And the one thing happens in MMA a lot, and I think it's gonna happen to Turner, is you get taken down, you get shown that you got to improve your wrestling, and that
yeah.
happened already to Gane. And now I think he's gonna come in here a lot sharper with his wrestling.
So you have it gained by
Money line. I'm gonna take money line on that because I
money
do
line.
think he get the stoppage, but John Jones is durable. He's a veteran. He might be able to, even if worst case scenario, he might be able to survive.
Okay. So if you're going with a four play parlay on MMA, you got Matuezz,
Yeah.
excuse me, money line. Valentino Shevchenko to win by decision. Bo Nickel money line and Cyril Gain money line.
Since I have the Valentina, I could just do straight money line on her. Let me get money line on her. What does that do for my parlay?
If you go, let me see. Okay, currently what it is at $10, it'll pay out $103 currently.
Okay.
But if you go Valentina by money line, which is it's gonna bring it way down. To be honest with
Yeah. Just keep her decision. Just keep her decision. I don't want it. It's like, what's the point of betting if I'm not gonna make any money on this?
you. Yeah, because by money line, yeah, by money line, $10 will win you. By money line, $10 will win you $43. I mean, it would be total of $43.
Yeah. I'll take a decision, and then I would bet separately on just the Cyril Gane fight, and separately on the Turner fight. I'll take his opponent.
And you said the Turner fight to what?
I'll take the opponent for Turner, and I'll bet that straight up money line, and I'll bet that actually, you know what? I'll take that decision as well.
Okay, but Gaines power going to show. All right. What's up, skills for New Orleans? All right, the most comfortable pick is over 1.5 or over 2.5. Okay, John got Gain also. Yeah, this UFC card does look pretty stacked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely tune into it.
Yeah, no, they're going out for this card because of John Jones. They're trying to get a lot of views for this one.
Yep. Okay. But Jones' camp and training was very good. Great training partners. Okay. Game by decision. That's a good pick. It's going to be like Jones versus Reyes, but Gaines' power is going to show. Okay. Well, okay. I see Kid Dynamite is an MMA expert too. I've been looking for MMA people so I can have them on the show and to do some more. Get into the MMA bets also. You know, should always be diverse.
And I want breaking news that J Bro said that tonight is ceviche worthy because of John Jones. So that's also a thing to keep.
So Cyril game by decision is plus 330.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where it's probably hard to predict how that's going to look because if Gon's doing good, you would have to think he's landing a lot on John Jones and he could put him out. But John Jones has never really been rocked like that, or hurt like that. So it's one of those ones where they probably can't tell how this is going to go either way.
So what has been John? They call him the greatest MMA fighter of all time. Whatever. What has been his advantages all these years?
He was he has like his dimensions are just like insane, like kind of unseen in MMA. He's very long, very strong, good takedown, good grappling. He was a real good creative striker, but he's kind of slowed down on that. He's kind of got back to just like the basics of it, but he's kind of been outstriked by multiple guys now.
Okay. And you see, iDrum says it's going to pivot on if Gain improved his wrestling. Jones grew up wrestling. It doesn't go away. Jones does struggle with fighters who can match his length. They got a profit boost promotional draft. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that, Gian. I'm gonna check it out when I get off of here and go through it. You see, it's telling me to verify account to place bets. I've never placed a bet on here on DraftKings. I just signed up and used it.
And another thing is that John Jones wasn't really struggling to make 205. So this is not like, I needed to move to heavyweight. No, this is like manufactured way to move to heavyweight. So it's not like the size.
He hasn't fought in what, 2 years, right?
Yeah, he hasn't fought 2 years, but I'm just saying he could probably still make 205 right now. But he's just saying, the money's at heavyweight for him. And I'm just saying that it's not like he grew into the weight. He's kind of like, that's why it took 2 years. He put on all this muscle to make the weight, to become bigger. And that's another thing where it's like kind of a warning sign to me.
3 years. Oh, he hasn't fought 3 years. Damn. Kid Dynamite said, compared to boxing, this fight will play out like Tyson versus Lewis. Ooh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's interesting. So,
what is gone by KO? What is gone by stoppage?
Gone by stoppage is plus 450. Gone by submission is plus 1600.
No, the submission's not gonna happen. But stoppage is not a bad bet at all either. That's not a bad bet.
I'm gonna have to really study this one. So for the MMA card, we have again Mateur. How do you say his name?
I have no idea. That's why I was just like
Gamrot.
Gamrot, yeah, Gamrot.
Bo Nichols minus 1800. Valencia by I done messed up and put her on here by KO, but Valencia by decision and Cyril game by decision. Those are the safe bets for today.
No, I got this game by money line, not decision. That's money line.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go back to game by money line.
And if you really want to gamble and you really want to take some chances, I think it's a good bet. Gone by stoppage is not a bad bet at all either. If it's plus 400, that's pretty damn good.
And, excuse me. And Valentino by decision. So $10 on that will win you $107.12. But Game's gonna let me see. Problem is John is tall like 6 feet. So he also had the height to match, yeah. But Game's gonna match that. Really, it's a question of if his wrestling is there. Okay.
You'll know if I screwed up on these bets in the first round. If John Jones just goes straight for a takedown and lands it, you'll know. Oh, Ezra screwed us over on this one.
Okay, hold up. Okay. I was excuse me. I was trying to message Matt one more time before I end this because he's on some BS right now. He's
The
supposed to
funny
get
thing,
us.
we started off this morning with Matt telling me that I was unreliable, and then I
Yeah,
was going to screw up this show, and then look where we're at. Look where we're
yeah.
at.
All this college basketball going on. Okay, I give y'all a pick. My man, he always send me his picks. Um, he has a betting show. He always DM me his picks. This guy's name is the Primetime Capper. Excuse me. He sent me a couple of picks in the DM, but make sure y'all follow him if y'all are on Twitter. Let me show. Y'all see his tab? Y'all see it? He also has a YouTube channel. He sent me a couple of picks. I've been hit with a couple of them. I just his name is Prime Wave Media on YouTube. Excuse me. I'm gonna get him on the show one weekend one of these bets. Yeah, his name is Prime Wave Media. On Twitter, his name is Prime Pop DiBiase, POP DIBIASE. You can check him out on Twitter and follow him on Twitter. If he's also a capper, a handicapper, I'm gonna get him on the show one weekend. Check him out. Yeah, it is. It's funny as hell. Okay. Let me see if Matt has come in. Nope, he still ain't came in. So I guess we don't have any basketball picks, college basketball picks this weekend, unless y'all have some suggestions in the chat. Because I don't really follow a lot of basketball, anything outside of boxing. But I know this is championship weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a lot of games are live now too. uh, yeah, like it seems like everything done started. So
Well, I will say this before we close up here. Follow the Ezra podcast. Zero money is put in production value, but all the information is gold. Yeah, you got to follow Ezra, and then follow me on Twitter, Ezra Boxing. They say that you can't have boxing in your name or you're a bad account. I break that rule. So Ezra Boxing on Twitter, Ezra Podcast on YouTube.
let me see. I know I follow you because I always comment on your goddamn video. Why it ain't popping up?
If you enjoy walking, you enjoy talking, I'm pretty good at both.
Yeah. Here it is. You see that?
Yes, sir. That's it right there. Got my
That's
dogs a
his.
co. It's a family affair. What I got going on.
That's his. That's his. This is his Twitter right here. So you can follow him on Twitter or Ezra. Yeah, bet on Houston. I agree with Johnson. Yeah. Gang gonna hurt. Gang hurting not and kind of KO to it. So, I don't know. I'm gonna look this stuff over, man, because it's a lot of value in betting tonight. A lot.
Will you be watching the UFC tonight, Lefty?
What you mean where?
Will you be watching the UFC tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
All right.
I'm not buying it, but I'm gonna stream it through Lefty Flicks, the old reliable. But I guess I'm putting it. That's gonna be my bet for this weekend. I'm gonna play it safe. So, all right. Thank you all for tuning in, man. And like I said, follow me on Twitter. If you're interested in being on the show and you're a pretty good bettor, hit me up in the DM. I'll bring you up and y'all can give y'all picks. Take it easy.
Peace.